Phillips backpedaling inside the 10 to the 9. Phillips trying to get to the outside. He got a block from McCreary. Phillips to the 35, across the 40. Phillips fights his way through contact at midfield and into Giants territory at the 45. Gary Brightwell finally brought him down after the 46-yard return.
Watch Haskins, or excuse me, Dontrell Willis out of the backfield.
Tannehill to the end zone. It's Hilliard. Dontrell Hilliard with the touchdown.
This is just going to be a 4 vertical concept for Hilliard coming out of the backfield. Watch him here. They're going to clear, and he's going to take it right up the alley, up that seam. So important. And Todd Downing, the offensive coordinator, reminded us how well Hilliard has done understanding these pass concepts. Comes some pressure off the edge.
Jones, pressure comes, ball is out. Stripped by Simmons, recovered by Dupree. Titans football inside the 45 of New York.
Oh, wow. And that's why he's your captain. Watch Big 98. It's going to be right here with those snazzy red cleats. Boom. And that fancy handwork, throwing linemen around, getting to the quarterback and getting the strip sack. Look at that big old bear paw. Prying that ball loose. And it looked like Jones had a receiver. Gosh, all that momentum for nothing for the Giants. He had a completion there out in the flat.
Off the play fake. Tannehill with time, finds Burks, got it all back and then some. Inside the 30, it'll be a first down for Tennessee. Burks tripped up at the Giants 28, a pickup of 27.
And watch Traylon Burks right here. He's going to sneak inside, boom, run that crossing route in the middle of the daylight. They brought a little pressure down the middle, and it left him one-on-one with a Dory Jackson having to chase him all the way across the field. Ooh, almost got a piece of that was Tay Crowder.
On first down and 20, Tannehill. Hilliard out of the backfield, up the sideline to the end zone for the second time today. Dontrell Hilliard, nary a Giant near him as he walked in to give Tennessee the lead.
And watch this. It's Crowder one-on-one with the back because it ends up being quarters. These two receivers up top are going to take the nickelback and the corner out of the picture. Now Tay Crowder's got to run with them with all that space. Completion underneath.
37. Jones looking for Barkley in the end zone. It's intercepted. Picked off by Amani Hooker. Got the extension earlier in the week. Gets the pick on Sunday. And the Titans turn the Giants away empty in the fourth. The Giants 48 after the third Giants penalty of this possession. Tannehill, pressure coming, looking for the sideline. Phillips is there. He's got it and out of bounds. Well in field goal range now with 18 seconds to go.
In a similar route as last time. This time he takes the outside path and sets up that corner route from the inside slot, from the number 2 position. Beats Darnay Holmes. And Ryan Tannehill with an absolute strike. Well within field goal range now. They're just going to try and...
In fact, it does. Derrick Henry crashes into the end zone for the touchdown for the Titans.
That's a great job. Look at the internal push. Look at the internal push by those 3 interior players for Tennessee.
It's right here.
Yes.
Right there at the point of attack.
That's those 2 double.
Just got it away. Allen trying to keep it. Now he wants to throw, and it's batted up in the air and knocked away. And the Bills turn it over on downs. How about that series and the end of it?
Watch Kevin Byard just come and blitz off of the edge and really disrupt everything as Josh is trying to read this out. And now he forces his hand. Josh then gets careless with the football. That's exactly what you got to do. You have got to come and attack the line of scrimmage. You have to create havoc up front, make sure you knock back the initial surge of the offensive line. When Tennessee plays that type of game, especially up front with
Tannehill, the fake to Henry on third down to the end zone. Touchdown, the tight end, Jeff Swain. And there's Jeff Swain. You bring everybody in tight. All of a sudden, you're thinking run. Derrick Henry, he just gassed you for some yards in this series. And then pop, out comes. Second down and 5. Fake to Henry. And now Tannehill fires. It is caught for a first down and much more. Robert Woods finally brought down at the 13-yard line. And Rock Ya-Sin of the Raiders is shaken up. Gain of 42. Henry. He's in. Touchdown. And once you get down the goal line, it's no doubt big dose of Derrick Henry. See Jonathan Abram trying to come off the edge. Chandler Jones tried to get it. Third down and 9. Tannehill from deep in the end zone. Makes the connection, and it's a Titans first down. Dontrell Hilliard takes it all the way out across the 30. Gains 29 yards on 3rd and 9. And look at Tannehill. He's basically conceding that they're backed up, secondary's backed up. Dontrell Hilliard, what a cut on Jonathan Abram. You can't see him swipe by the screen, and that's because it was the horrible angle on his part, but great play by the running back, making something out of nothing and getting the first down. A huge play. Nobody's helping down at the bottom. Carr over the middle, deflected and then picked off in the end zone. Intercepted by Kevin Byard. Byard in his 100th NFL game bounced away from Waller right into his hands. So you had to pick and choose. So I'm glad that you're looking at a team that said, all right, we'll concede. What a kick. There's Cole. Knocked out of bounds at the 20. Stonehouse booted that one 70 tremendous. Yards. Boom, what a punt. Came at the right time. And on his two-point conversion attempt. Carr throws, deflected, broken up. I get you go to Waller. I don't like the placement of the ball by Derek Carr. Waller's right here, going to go up and then over, but I'm looking at where Derek Carr was trying to throw the football. You see Darren Waller, he's actually starting to kind of float back. Usually Derek Carr is going to throw it up towards the goalpost. Maybe it got tipped. Kenny, couldn't see if it got tipped, but he usually throws up to the goalpost. And it looks like Jeffrey Simmons had tipped that.
Titans bring 4. And still get to Matt Ryan. That ball comes out loose. And the Titans may have it. It's Bud Dupree getting on top of the football. Danico Autry jarred it loose. And Ryan Tannehill is going to take over with great field position.
Rolling on the field is that the ball came out loose before the quarterback was down by contact, recovered by the defense.
Knee almost went down for Matt Ryan. The ball is ruled loose and free. Watch that left knee
very close. The ball may have already come out at that point, but Tennessee. This is Derrick Henry territory. He gets the play action fake. Tannehill's got a wide open Robert Woods for a go-ahead touchdown. 4 opening drives, 4 Tennessee Titan touchdowns. They take advantage of the short field and make it 6-0.
Well, it's about taking advantage of the underneath coverage. Watch it step up as Woods gets across the formation in the slot right there. Everybody steps up because why? Derrick Henry's in there. They drop him and bam, that's as easy a touchdown as you're ever going to find here for Ryan Tannehill.
First connection with Woods as fake to Henry, give to Henry on the pass. And there goes Derrick Henry into Colts territory. 22 for 22, a first down to the 41 of Indianapolis.
I love the timing of this screen. Aaron Brewer just taking his time, getting out there, and you see him leading the way, 55, and then here we come behind the convoy, the big guys running. Derrick Henry in the open, man, that'll give you nightmares in the open field. That guy.
After back-to-back 20-yard plays, it's Derrick Henry making a cut. Inside the 5 and in for the touchdown. Back-to-back weeks for Henry with a score. He got past Brandon Facyson.
Yeah, and that's one thing you love to do when you've got an elite level back. Get everybody swarming inside, you bounce it outside, one-on-one with a corner, and the way we think about this, if your corner can tackle your running back, then we need another running back. They're very...
As much as you can. It's Tannehill, collapsing pocket, awkward angle throw, but somehow he slipped it into the rookie for his first career touchdown. It's Chig Okonkwo.
I love it. Tannehill going all the way from the right side of the field. Look at him. This is his 3rd level read, underhand, and beautiful touchdown throw. Look at the arm angle right there as he completes that pass for the touchdown.
Okonkwo, the 4th round pick out of Maryland. 2 grabs today. Ryan under pressure. It's Danico Autry, the former Colt, coming up with the biggest defensive play of the day for Tennessee.
Now we run a little game down here on the bottom right here, and just watch Pryor just waiting. He gets picked by Autry. That's what happens when 2 offensive linemen aren't on the same level, right? So you've got one guy that's kind of hanging, one guy that's back a little bit.
They fake it one way, go the other way to Hilliard. Inside the 10, 5, touchdown! Dontrell Hilliard. Beautiful play design, and the Titans take a 6-0 lead. Todd Downing fired up as Tannehill throws his 6th touchdown of the season.
Great job using the big cheese, Derrick Henry, to go out to the right and then throwing it back to the other side. So I bet they call that play wrap.
Tannehill, Henry right up the middle, touchdown, Tennessee. Derrick Henry now has a rushing touchdown in 4 consecutive games, and the Titans regain the lead.
There are in the field of play double teams, and then there are goal line double teams. When you double team on the goal line, you continue that goal line blocking. You don't go to the second level, you just get that push. All you needed was a yard. You know, Derrick Henry with any momentum.
2-yard run from Henry. Play action. Tannehill pump fakes, in trouble, trying to go down the field. It's short. Westbrook-Ikhine makes the adjustment, and a big play for Tennessee. A 62-yard pickup. Tannehill to Nick Westbrook-Ikhine.
The ball wanted to go to Chig Okonkwo right there, number 85. You see quickly But then Ryan Tannehill just decided, I'm in trouble. I'm throwing this as far as I can and see what happens. And what happened? Westbrook-Ikhine made a great adjustment for the ball. That's not easy to do, to pirouette and catch that ball going back.
Henry leaps, and he's in. Touchdown, Tennessee. Second rushing touchdown today for Derrick Henry. And now this year in 13 red zone trips, the Titans have scored 12 touchdowns.
Andrew, I love it when teams listen to our broadcast and prove me wrong. I said Derrick Henry wasn't the guy who leapt over the top. Well, what did Derrick Henry do there? Leapt right over the top. Very close, but all scoring plays are reviewed. So this one, Derrick Henry, man of steel, Superman. Carson Wentz right now.
Third down and 13. Wentz in trouble, and down he goes. Denico Autry, who was questionable to return with a back injury. Well, he's back in there, and he's got his 4th sack of the year.
One-on-one pass blocking, so essential. Look at Autry, gets his hands on the offensive guard and just stacks him to the ground.
Washington. Wentz, quick pass, and it's intercepted! David Long with the interception, and he's finally brought down near midfield. Carson Wentz intercepted as time expires, and the Titans win 21-17. Second and 13. Quick pass is intercepted. Picked off by Amani, hooked up by Andrew Adams, and he's going to go the distance. Pick 6 for Adams, and the Titans lead 9-0.
Great team defense. You come with pressure in the quarterback's face, and then you do a squat zone on the outside because it wasn't man-to-man coverage, but you squat right in the area where you know the hot throw is going to be. Great job by Andrew Adams picking that ball off, but it really amounts to really a great job by team defense for the Tennessee. They can stay aggressive.
3rd and 3. Ryan intercepted again. His 9th interception. And it's David Long who had the pick on the goal line against Washington. Back-to-back games with an interception for Long. Matt Ryan did not turn the ball over last week against Jacksonville. 2 interceptions in the first half today. But Dupree is coming, and down Ryan goes. Dupree was coming off the edge. There was interior pressure as well. And Ryan is sacked on 3rd down. 5th time he's been hit today.
We talked about Amani Hooker being back in the lineup and Bud Dupree being back in the lineup. And this pass rush with speed and then guys having penetration, so Matt Ryan can't step up. He can feel the speed on the outside. Great job kind of snuffing out this drive that the Colts had going.
And Tennessee calls a timeout. 3rd and 6. 4-man rush. Tannehill in trouble, trying to escape, throws on the run, and it's held on to Hooper! Houdini with the catch! Rodney McLeod knocked it up, but Hooper was able to hold on. Now the Titans are trying to go quickly so the Colts can't challenge, but Reich throws down the red flag.
I thought Julian Edelman had a catch in the Super Bowl against Atlanta. This one looked like the same type of catch, that ball bobbling around. Top people said going to the ground.
Indianapolis has challenged the ruling on the field.
That's a catch. Oh, man, that's great.
That's a catch.
That play is under review.
Challenge on the last drive. 2nd and 3. Here comes the pressure from Dupree. Ryan is able to throw it away. Makes it 3rd down.
You know, you get the clock stopped with an incompletion. So if you're the wide receiver, you're going, okay, come on, Matt, give us some time so we can catch our breath, so we can go full go on this next play. Still had a couple of seconds where you could rest because that clock is not moving.
Pittman is his favorite target on 3rd downs. He's at the bottom of your screen. Ryan looking for Pittman. He's got him. There's the 1st down. Ball comes out. It's loose. And now they're saying incomplete. This will be looked at. This will be looked at. It was the Titans who came away with the loose football. Here's another look.
And when you're the home team, those guys goes up in your video screen quickly. It's already up there. The fans are looking. It looked like he took 2 full steps before that ball was punched out.
Mike Vrabel with the delicate drop of the red flag. And I think Vrabel's going to win this challenge because there's the catch, there's a football move, then it's punched out by Terrence Mitchell, and then it's recovered by Amani Hooks. Again, the Colts are out of timeouts. They're going to run it with Henry again. Henry breaks free. Derrick Henry, stiff arming his way all the way inside the 25-yard line. And that should do it. 21 yards for Derrick Henry.
Andrew, so much about this game was about the scheduling quirks. And would this game be the game that determined who was going to win the AFC South? I bet when you walk into the interview room and you ask Mike Vrabel.
Henry again. And Henry finding room on the left side. Across the 40 to midfield. And Henry off to the races and is brought down from behind. Caught from behind by Steven Nelson, but what a pickup for Derrick Henry.
Well, when you have a free player, you've got to be able to make this tackle, and then the safety has to be able to clean it up. Right now, look, the Texans right there. You see Wallow, he overruns it, and then Owens, center fielder. That is the one thing that you cannot have. You know Henry's going to get his runs. You know that he is a freight train back there, but he can't be a runaway freight train.
Mills gets the snap off, throwing to the near side and intercepted. Picked off by Christian Fulton. So on 3rd and 5, Mills looked left, threw left, and Fulton was there. 6:43 to play in the 1st quarter.
You can't play this, Greg, any better than Fulton does on this play. They try to pick Fulton, and he's able to just get through the traffic, get through the pick by Akins, jump inside of Jordan and make that play. That is simply as good as you could possibly play that route. Tennessee defense is going to be key.
Going to give it to Pierce, and Pierce getting nowhere. Jeffrey Simmons.
Well, you got to see what Jeffrey Simmons does right here. He just backs Kenyon Green, the 1st-round pick. He drives him about 5 yards back. He's on the other side of the offensive line. Look at that power. And for Jeffrey Simmons, a guy that, you know, didn't really practice and get with Derrick Henry this season.
We'll hand it off to Henry, and Henry up the middle. Looks a little move. 15, 10, 5. Did he get there? Touchdown. "29 yards. Comes a freight train wearing number 22.
Yeah, he got that ball in, and when the Texans take a look. When the Texans take a look at this, you know, they're going to be beside themselves because you had 2 free players, one at the line of scrimmage and then the free safety with a chance to just get them down.
Willis going to give it to Henry, going to step into the end zone for the touchdown. Everyone on the Houston's side of the football, so convinced that Henry was going to go right up the middle, he just walked around the outside.
Yeah, they just put an extra offensive lineman in there, and they just seal everything off, and that's about as easy as it gets. To make a lot more plays in the passing game.
Mills under pressure, and he's going to go down. That is Jeffrey Simmons.
The Titans have been getting penetration, and they've been getting pressure all game long. This front four is having themselves a game. That time, you know, that is not a very good effort. They try and get a little chip, a small little double team, but Simmons is easily able to get past that. And
that's only the 7th first down of the day for the Texans. Mills under pressure and goes down. Getting in on him is DeMarcus Walker. And it feels like all of these Titan defenders have had a hand in this today.
Yeah, he sure has. And look, to me, this has been a big difference. Inside, that time it was Walker. Now, Simmons has been in the backfield all game. You've seen Teair Tart. You've seen Autry. Inside, they have.
Drive start from the 18, and right away it is a throw to get Willis in the game. And to his tight end, Chig Okonkwo on the run. Okonkwo all the way to the 34-yard line. Like we said, the explosive Titans offense on display.
1 for 1 for 50 yards. Thank you very much. He threw it about 8 yards. Look at that. Chig Okonkwo with an opening statement here. I mean, he just plowed his way through the Kansas City Chiefs.
The rookie from Maryland who had from the 37-yard line. Here is Henry to the left, and there he goes. King Henry on the run. Derrick Henry to the 11-yard line. Started to say he had a massive game against Houston last week. 32 carries, 219 yards, and this is as good as it gets at this position over the last 15 years.
Yeah, and you want to know what it feels like on the defensive side? Watch this one, because now they've got the big guys in. Kevin Rader, the tight end, in at fullback. But that is how it starts. And I think the run by Malik Willis really opened things up. Now you've got to play that edge. You've got to account for the...
And he will take the direct snap. And Henry will run it inside the 5 into the end zone for a touchdown. But there is a flag down. Willis went out. Did he get 73 rushing touchdowns at the end of the last drive? And here he goes again. Derrick Henry on the run. He got stopped for a moment, but he keeps going. Henry inside the 30, all the way to the 23-yard line. As good as it gets, Derrick Henry. A couple of great runs in his first half. That one for 56.
So big to get Nate Davis back. Settle here. End up on the linebacker to create that hole. And watch Willis stretch to get the ball out there to him, to give him a lot of space to be able to look at it. And you forget that Derrick Henry is this fast. As big as he is at 250 pounds, he can run.
Second and goal, and it's Henry walking into the end zone and giving the Titans the lead. But there is a flag down on the opposite side of the field.
Offside. Defense, left end, lined up in the neutral zone. Penalties declined. It's all the plays, a touchdown.
Derrick Henry's got 2, and this team is made in the mold of their coach and their running back.
I want you to imagine you're number 22, Juan Thornhill here, and there comes Derrick Henry. I mean, it wears you down.
The 37, Mahomes will try to get it to Kelce. It's intercepted. He couldn't pull it in. McCreary did. He wasn't touched by a Chief, and now he's down at the 33. So they always find a way, and that time a rare mistake in one of their odd plays, and the Titans take over in great field position. Wow.
No turnovers in the first half of this game, and if Tennessee's going to win, and Mike Vrabel was very open about it, this is how it has to happen. And Kelce is hot. First of all, Kelce's going to get bumped off just a bit there by Denico Autry, and he lost the focus on the ball or maybe just didn't quite see it in time, and there it is. That's what they're looking for Tennessee.
You guys plan to be on the edges? Not there right now. Second and 10, Mahomes is chased down from behind, and he will go down. It's Mario Edwards Jr. inside with the knockout.
These are coverage sacks, though. Watch this. Edwards is going to go all the way around Orlando Brown. Orlando Brown, that's a fine block. There's no problem with that once you push him past Patrick Mahomes. But because no one is open, he's having to hold.
Fantastic season, leads the NFL, averaging 53 yards per punt. Booms another to Montrell Washington, lets it go over his head, down inside the 5, and it's down right there. Trey Avery got down there to down it after a 66-yard punt. That is the 34th punt this year of at least 50 yards for the rookie Stonehouse, undrafted out of Colorado State. Stonehouse out for his second punt with Washington, the deep man. Washington from his own 13-yard line. Took a big shot on special teams. Dylan Cole was one of the first ones down there for Tennessee. And there goes Jerry Jeudy on a golf cart to the Denver locker room. Washington did not get very far here. On third down, Tannehill to the end zone, and it is caught. Was he inbounds? Yes! Westbrook-Ikhine with the touchdown. What a throw by Tannehill on third down. And it's the first touchdown of the season for Nick Westbrook-Ikhine.
Westbrook-Ikhine, a guy who got his stripes, covering kicks, doing all the dirty work on special teams, has been able to step his game up, and that's a really critical play right there. Yeah, a field goal would have been nice, but that 7 points is going to feel oh so good when you go sit down for some Gatorade in the locker room.
Just got that left foot down. And it's a flea flicker. Henry back to Tannehill. Down the field. Westbrook-Ikhine all alone. Cut back at the 20. And it's a touchdown. Second of the day for Westbrook-Ikhine on the flea flicker from Tannehill.
A lot of times you don't have to read a flea flicker, but watch, I'm going to draw Robert Woods, who's going to go to the middle, and then Ikhine is going to go to the outside like that, and because of that, when that happens, Ryan Tannehill has to read the coverage. Two Bronco defenders kind of bumped into each other, but he did a great job reading who the open player was.
Wilson in trouble, down he goes! DeMarcus Walker having a day against his old team. A loss of 9 on the sack by Walker.
Broncos trying to move the pocket. Russell Wilson looking for that big shot down the field. You're looking for that extra ounce of time. It wasn't there. And this pass rush has gotten after Russell Wilson. We've seen him scramble around, avoid some of these sacks, but that's a huge loss on first down right there for the Denver Broncos.
This is the 6th consecutive game the Titans defense is. Tannehill over the middle. He's got his man for a first down. Okonkwo still going down to the 20. His first catch today is a big one for 41 yards.
It all starts with protection. It always does. Ryan Tannehill standing tough in the pocket as they're closing in from every side. But you get that ball down the middle of the field. You don't have a defender close. Nice run after the catch, taking care of the ball when the contact came in.
The rookie out of Maryland had a 48-yard catch last week. Wilson in trouble, lost the football! Loose on the ground, who's got it? No signal yet. Wilson took a big hit. He's walking away like Tennessee has it, but it's 4th down. 4th and 8. Wilson throws on the run, and it is intercepted by Terrence Mitchell. He takes a knee, and that will do it. There was nobody down there for Denver. Wilson just heaved one with the pressure coming, and the Tennessee Titans, not always pretty, but they keep finding ways to win.
We talked about pressure, Denico Autry flashing, forcing Russell Wilson up in the pocket, and then still more defenders coming after Russell Wilson. We talked about throwing the ball late down the middle. We'd seen it deep on a couple of shots. That time the ball gets tipped for the first turnover of the game.
Two, gotta snap it. Moving left, Tannehill deep downfield, and it's going to be hauled in at the 39-yard line. Treylon Burks, the rookie out of Arkansas who was picked after they traded A.J. Brown to Philadelphia, picked him with Philadelphia's draft choice, 44 yards.
Savage is here but breaks down to kind of come down underneath, creates a man-to-man situation. No safety support, great recognition by Tannehill, and this is what Titan fans have been wanting to see from the rookie Burks out of Arkansas. Can he win? Remember, A.J. Brown's in Philly. They need a receiver to make plays, and there's a big one early.
Tannehill hangs in the pocket, fires, caught, touchdown to Hilliard. First play of the night for him, and right off the bat, Tannehill to Hilliard, and just like that, they go 83 yards in 8 plays to take the early lead.
Watch the linebacker play right here with McDuffie. You can also see Walker right here. Both these guys are kind of feeling their way. You got pressure here from Amos, kind of pulls back there, the safety blitz. And down in the red zone, Dontrell Hilliard is a real threat to catch the football and find ways to get into the end zone again.
Henry, can he get in? He can for the touchdown. So that worked out perfectly for Tennessee. Made a big 3rd down stop. Green Bay was stopping the clock to preserve some time at the end of the half, but now they're going to have a half a minute by the time they get the ball back, and in the meantime, Tennessee winds up in the end zone.
Yeah, you go back to that 3rd down conversion.
Pressure. Tannehill throwing open and trying to make the grab, and does he? Along the sideline, the officials look at each other. Yes, at the 44-yard line. Chig Okonkwo, the tight end who caught the first pass from Tannehill tonight, and makes the grab here and stays in. Yep. Great play, 31 yards. Ball can touch the ground. You have control of it, as he did. Sets up the screen to Henry, cuts inside, turns it into a big gainer, turns it into almost a touchdown as he gets inside the 10-yard line. Adrian Amos finally runs him down, sets up the screen, makes that cut to the inside, and that's for 41.
Good time to call this. I want you to watch. Remember, Brewer trying to make the adjustment at center, gets caught right there and gets away with it. And then they get the ball out in front. He's got a convoy in front of him. And again, whether it's running the football or catching it, you just get 250 pounds running with some momentum. And I'll tell you, he's got so much speed to go along with that power and feels natural.
Out of the pistol this time. And he's going to throw. Henry's going to throw it, and it's Austin Hooper for the touchdown. So the entire defense has to be thinking about a run in that situation. And what happens here? Henry, with a big smile from Vrabel, who knows what it's like to catch a touchdown pass. He did it tons of times through his career.
Well, you're so worried about stopping Derrick Henry. Everybody's coming up to stop him. The linebackers, the safeties. Obviously, the last thing you're expecting is the big fella to do a jump pass. Yeah, what a throw again by Tannehill. He knew where he wanted to go with the football based on the alignment of this defense. Comes off the play action, looks at safety off. Now he's got to throw it on a line, which he does. He gets it in there. Great job by Hooper of being able to lock in. And look at the eyes. Move that safety, come back,
put the ball out in front, take care of the ball, protect it. When Ryan Tannehill is playing like this is a hard matchup for anybody against the Tennessee Titans.
Yeah, man. From the 50, Rodgers stepping away, looking, down he goes. Secondary doing its work. Receivers couldn't get open. And finally, Jeffrey Simmons, who we talked about, who was a game-time decision as to whether he play or not, makes his presence felt really for the first time tonight.
And watch, this is great coverage downfield, but watch when Rodgers starts to say, okay, where am I going to go? He starts to scramble. Nobody working with him. Not one receiver. Everybody's downfield, so eventually your guy Simmons is able to clean it up. But that was great coverage downfield, and really a poor job by the receivers of adjusting to a
level watch. Pick your brand. 2nd and 9. Burrow is dumped at the 6. It happened 9 times in the divisional game. Mario Edwards Jr., DeMarcus Walker supplying the heat.
And in the 9 times in the divisional game, the one thing the Titans didn't get, a takeaway. And they've talked about that the entire offseason. Yes, we still want to affect him in the pocket.
Okonkwo, the motion man, fake it to Henry, and now throw it to Henry. Henry getting to the outside, look out! Derrick Henry! The king is on his way! Loses the football and scooped up in the end zone! Touchdown, Tennessee! Just like they drew it up, Treylon Burks.
And this is a play that takes place in multiple parts. Derrick Henry, he gets bottled up in traffic first. So Ryan Tannehill has to wait for it. Then he gets it to him. Now watch the pursuit by Treylon Burks, 16. Because he ends up following the football, and because of his hustle following the play, he's able to dive on it and secure the football for Tennessee. An excellent play by Cam Taylor-Britt, the rookie out of Nebraska, knocking it free from Atlanta. Made it difficult. Here, doesn't have that issue at all.
Dump off, P-Ryan, bounced backwards. David Long initially, and then big Jeffrey Simmons, the Pro Bowler.
Do you remember during the NFL Today, Kevin Byard, Jeffrey Simmons, they were chopping it up? What did Jeffrey Simmons say he wanted to do each and every week again? He wanted to go out and take people out. He did on that play. Watch the big man working inside. There he is working, and then bam! He did tell Kevin Byard that's his pleasure of playing on Sunday.
There I'm off because that was a Thursday night game. Fake the handoff. Tannehill looking. Tannehill going to take a deep shot. Downfield. Burks goes up and gets it. Big grab. Rookie against rookie. Taylor-Britt, the defender, 52 yards.
Personal foul, roughing the passer, number 91, defense, half the distance to the goal, automatic, first down.
And extra at the end of it, Hendrickson roughing the passer.
But how about the skills of Treylon Burks, able to go up and get the football. And there's the roughing the passer call. Ball's long gone, and Hendrickson puts the forearm into Tannehill.
He's down in distances.
10th play of the drive. Tannehill looking, firing over the middle, and it's caught! Penalty flag as well. It's a touchdown if it stands. Treylon Burks in traffic. And let's see what the penalty is. And now Burks is hurt, I think. Oh goodness.
Well, let's hope Treylon Burks is okay. This is an absolute ridiculous catch. The fact that he held on to that ball, he knows that hit is coming. Yeah, Epps hits him right in the face. Let's hope he's okay.
Tremendous catch by Burks. We told you he's really been coming on. He missed 4 games with a turf toe injury. Last
the
2
on the field is a touchdown. During the play, personal foul, unnecessary roughness, defense, number 22. That penalty will be enforced with a try or a kickoff.
So 3rd and long. Hurts steps away from pressure. Now Dupree comes from behind. Ball is loose. Picked up by the Eagles. And they will keep it. But back now at the 40. They're out of field goal range. As Jordan Mailata covered up. And after all that, it'll be a punt.
Yeah, great hustle here by Bud Dupree. See him attack that arm. They call it retrace. He ran all the way around the loop and just kept pursuing. Nice job by the secondary. Jalen Hurts had nowhere to go with the ball, and just a great effort play there by Bud Dupree.
On the fake, Tannehill rifles one in. It's caught. Okonkwo has it, sprinting free inside the 20. Chig Okonkwo with a big catch, and he's had a bunch of them this year. He's averaging 19 yards of reception for the rookie, and that one gets 40.
This is a great job by Ryan Tannehill going to his second read. He wants to hit the first crosser, and then Chig Okonkwo, he's the second part of that play. He is so explosive and dynamic. The first time.
Henry up the middle and in. Touchdown, Tennessee. Henry's 11th rushing touchdown of the season. Just his 2nd at home. And Tennessee with an opening drive touchdown. They lead it 6-0. All right, Derrick Henry, a little dance with Westbrook-Ikhine.
You know, if you've ever visited the Nashville area, you realize that there are a lot of bridges around downtown. And Mike Vrabel talked about being at a crossroads.
Low snap. Tannehill hands off to Henry. Henry's got some room. Henry's got a first down and much more. Down the sideline. Derrick Henry still going. And Wingard catches him at the 25. A 50-yard run for Derrick Henry.
I don't know which part of that run I like best. Derrick Henry going to his left, seeing his vision to cut back to the right. But once he got to the boundary, he didn't just go out of bounds. He cut back in so that he could pick up an extra 5, 7, 8, 9, 10 yards. That's what you do when you're the king.
2nd down and 7. Tannehill to Okonkwo. Okonkwo up and in. Touchdown. What an answer by Tennessee. And Chig Okonkwo has his 2nd touchdown of the year.
Just the variety of plays that Todd Downing has come up with early in this game. You get in the red zone, we're expecting run a little bit. Austin Hooper's in, I'm thinking pass, and just that subtle crossing route, and then the finish and the acrobatic.
Hand off to Henry. And again, Henry getting to the 2nd level of the Jacksonville defense. Still moving his feet. Oh, it takes the whole D to take him down. A 12-yard run by Derrick Henry. And the fans in Nashville love it. Tannehill throwing. Corner of the end zone. Caught. Touchdown. Westbrook-Ikhine. His 3rd touchdown of the season. Tannehill still stretching out after he took that big hit.
Five-man pressure. Tannehill has to hold the ball just for a count extra so his receiver can get open. Nice job.
To see on this drive. Play action. Tannehill locates Henry. He's got a lot of room to run. Derrick Henry down the sideline and out of bounds inside the 20. Forced out by Drew Tranquill, but Derrick Henry, who's been a bigger part of the passing game this year, goes for 37.
And it's about getting Derrick Henry those touches. He came into this game with 301 touches. Now 275 of them had been rushes, 26 had been receptions. Tannehill trying not to move a whole lot in the pocket.
Wildcat Derrick Henry takes the snap right up the middle. Henry is in! Touchdown, Tennessee! 12th rushing touchdown of the year for Derrick Henry. And 10 of the 12 have come on the road. Ryan Tannehill back, and he provides a spark for the Titans.
So we talked about those touches for Derrick Henry. That's 7 rushes, 1 reception. That big reception coming out of the backfield really sparked this drive, and then letting Derrick Henry take it out of the Wildcat to finish off the drive. On the right side, who can go up and get him too.
Herbert looking deep, throwing one up from Mike Williams, and it's intercepted. Did he get the feet in? Yes, a touchback. Joshua Kalu off the deflection. McCreary deflected it, and Kalu has his first NFL interception.
Trying to throw that jump ball, it's a little bit beyond Mike Williams, and he tosses it back in.
What a play! That is an unbelievable play by McCreary, throwing it back to Kalu. It wasn't a deflection, it was a pass.
It's kind of like volleyball when people who don't know how to play catch the ball and throw it to somebody else. That's fantastic right there on the sideline.
Just an amazing play as the Chargers figured, hey, we'll throw one up in the end zone to Mike. That Tennessee has done this well without so many key guys. Herbert is intercepted, picked off by Byard. There is a flag down at the line of scrimmage. If it stands, it would be the second interception of the day for Justin Herbert.
Holding. Offense number 71. A penalties decline. Result of the play. First down, Tennessee.
First time Herbert has thrown 2 picks in his last 16 games. Kevin Byard coming up with the big play. Herbert standing in there, and now he goes down. DeMarcus Walker again. A 3rd down sack for Tennessee. 3rd today by the Titans defense.
All you have to do is understand what Justin Herbert is going to see. As this play unfolds, we're going to go into it, and we're going to stop it. 1, 2, 3, stop. Covered, covered, covered. It's like that commercial with the grandma who comes and says, everything is covered. Everybody's covered.
Tannehill trying to do it himself. Henry knocks him in. Touchdown! Tannehill on a bum ankle scores on 3rd and goal, and Mike Vrabel sends out his kicker to try and tie the game.
I think he's still contemplating what he wants to do because he's thinking about it.
Well, he's got Bullock on the field as we take another look at the touchdown. The toughness of Ryan Tannehill on display. His 2nd rushing touchdown of the year. You can see Henry knocked him in. Willis in the shotgun and hands it to Henry. Blockers ahead. Derrick Henry still going. Breaks free. Henry at the 10. 5. Touchdown! Derrick Henry! A 48-yard score! And he continues to feast on the Texans defense.
You know, when Derrick Henry got hurt after 8 games last year, people thought, oh, coming back, maybe he's going a little bit downhill. I don't know where the downhill portion of this guy's career is going to be, but it's not here yet. Derrick Henry, great speed to get to the end zone on that last run.
4. Willis keeps it himself. Breaks a tackle. Willis spinning his way. Still going. Touchdown! Malik Willis. His first NFL touchdown.
I believe his first scramble resulted in that play being so successful. Because the first time he ran the ball, we saw the speed, we saw him turn it on. That time, he gets contacted. He doesn't go down. He spins, he doesn't go down. He fights until he gets to the goal.
2nd and 9. Back to Ogunbowale. And Simmons is there for the big hit. On cue, Jeffrey Simmons makes a play, and it's third down.
And it's that movement down the line of scrimmage that makes Jeffrey Simmons special. In week 10, he sprained his ankle. And that had been bothering him and nagging him. He's finally healthier again. And you could see with that explosiveness at the tail end of that play. And now, Andrew, he's going to be fired.
3rd and 13. Good protection. Mills has time. Throws. Deflected up in the air. Intercepted. Jack Gibbons. His first NFL interception. What a story this young man is. Undrafted out of Minnesota. Began his career at Abilene Christian. Spent the entire season on the practice squad. But because of all the Titans injuries, they promote him to the roster, and he comes up with an INT.
We're not going to let Brandon Cooks beat us on this particular play. You make sure that you have guys underneath him, another guy inside of him, and 3 guys are boxing him out so that you cannot get him the ball. Once he makes that stop, look at the guys converging in that area, and it's actually the 4th guy who comes in to pick it off. So Brandon Cooks just could not win on that last play.
13th interception.
Dobbs deep downfield, and the pass is hauled in inside the 35-yard line by Racey McBath. Go figure.
Donovan Wilson looks like he's playing a half-field safety, but how about the recognition by Dobbs to see Wilson come down? He sees that, and he says, if you're going to give me that, I'll take that easy read and downfield throw here on 3rd down. But good post-snap read by Josh Dobbs.
Who is Racey McBath? He's played in 2 games.
By the way, now for Trevor Lawrence after his first pass was incomplete, and this ball's on the ground and recovered by Tennessee. They try to reverse, and on that pitch, the connection was not made. And we'll take a look as Agnew was involved in that play, and here it is.
Well, you're going to see they move Christian Kirk 13 into the backfield, and then they're going to option, and they're going to pitch it here to Agnew, but it's just a little hot because it's coming so close to him, and then it's high as well. And so it's really more on the toss. Got a little cute with what they were doing, and it really backfired.
So a turnover, and the ball belongs to Tennessee, up 3. And Henry with fresh legs. Dobbs throws, end zone shot, pass caught. Touchdown. That's the rookie tight end Okonkwo. And Joshua Dobbs delivers for 21 yards in the first touchdown of the night.
Well, they put Chig Okonkwo in at fullback, and they know they're going to get the matchup they want. They get man coverage, and so it's a foot race to the pylon, and he's able to win. He's got great speed, does an outstanding job of getting down the field and making a play.
Had a touchdown against Jacksonville week 14 up at the 34. Play action and in trouble, and there's the first sack of the night. It belongs to Teair Tart. His first full sack of the season and a big play, a loss of 8.
Yeah, he's able to beat Brandon Sheriff right here at right guard, and Teair Tart, he swims them, gets up the field, and just had the right call because you've got Lawrence who's trying to come off this play fake, and this time going to his right. We've seen him a lot of times going to his left, but Teair Tart immediately beats Sheriff off